Tell people that losing is not the end, losing is a lesson. Tonight I learned a very hard lesson.
I knew that was going to happen to him. Walking forward with their hands down on the opening bell, you're going to get walloped.
People saying that he reminds us of you and all that stuff.
No way, does he? He has the same tattoos, he says the same stuff.
Right in front of you. Do something about it.
He does the same fucking movements. He was going to scream on the thing. I wish him well. He's alright, I like him. Maybe.
Ilia Topuria has finally spoken out, and the entire MMA world has been waiting to hear from him ever since that devastating night at the UFC White House event. Everyone knew the loss to Justin Gaethje hurt, but few realized just how severe the aftermath would be. As images and medical reports began surfacing in the days following the fight, it quickly became clear that this was far from a normal recovery process. The swelling across his face, the visible damage around his eye, and reports claiming he may have suffered facial fractures serious enough to require surgery instantly became major topics of discussion throughout the sport. Fans everywhere were shocked by what they saw. Many longtime MMA followers admitted they had never seen Ilia Topuria leave a fight looking this battered and physically damaged before.
We'll start at the top. Justin Gaethje versus Ilia Topuria. I don't know shit about fighting. I said every single prediction. Later in the week, I'm like, damn.
20%. You gave him 20%.
Yeah, no. There was a little bit, but in my mind, I'm like, dude, Ilia is so fucking confident and so sharp and so skilled, and Gaethje's too wild. Ilia's gonna knock him out. I was like set. My mind was so set on that. He just fucking broke Ilia's face. He broke his mental, and that was like, that's Ilia's at the hospital 100%. Probably for the next little while. That was one of the most crazy, inspiring performances I've ever seen.
Did it show on the broadcast Ilia like fainting when they were leaving or not?
Yeah, he was like resting on his brother's arms on the way out, like nearly collapsing into him quite badly. Dude, he's got a broken orbital, broken cheekbone.
Is that confirmed?
I'm confirming it. I don't even know.
You're a doctor.
Based on the fights I've seen and the results that we've had back.
And your medical degree.
Yes, I'm actually Dr. Guru here, ready to diagnose Ilia.
What makes this story even more intriguing is that the fight initially looked nothing like a disaster for Topuria. In fact, the opening stages suggested the exact opposite. He appeared sharp, confident, and incredibly dangerous. For a while, he looked like the same dominant fighter many expected to walk away from the White House card with another huge victory added to his resume. But then Gaethje began implementing the game plan that has defined his career for years. Step by step, he pulled the fight into deep waters, forcing a grueling pace that never seemed to slow down. His pressure was constant, overwhelming, and exhausting. It's the kind of style that pushes even the world's best fighters to their limits and forces them into mistakes they normally wouldn't make. As the fight progressed, the momentum gradually started shifting in Gaethje's favor. Every exchange became more costly for Topuria, and every moment of success he found was quickly answered. No matter what he threw, he was met with relentless resistance from a veteran who simply refused to back down.
Justin was landing, and maybe even more impressive, what he endured.
Yeah.
Those rips to the body, those left hooks to the body were so nasty. He got hurt so bad. He almost got finished. Yeah. It looked like he was going to get triangled. It looked like he was going to get arm barred. It was over and over again. He was dominated on the ground.
Yep.
It looked bad. And for him to come back from that, it makes it all the more sweet. And for him to do this at the White House, there was something about him shadow boxing with the American flag wrapped around him when he was warming up.
Your heart's filled.
You couldn't script it any better.
As the fight continued, the damage became impossible to overlook. But what truly made Gaethje's performance stand out wasn't just the victory itself, it was the method behind it. He didn't catch Topuria with a single lucky shot or depend on one dramatic moment to steal the fight. Instead, he patiently and systematically broke down one of the most feared fighters in MMA over the course of a long, punishing battle. That's exactly why fighters, analysts, and commentators have been praising his performance ever since the final bell. They didn't view it as a fortunate outcome or an upset driven by chance. What they witnessed was a veteran putting on a masterclass in pressure, experience, durability, and fight IQ against a younger star who entered the cage carrying tremendous hype and momentum. For Topuria, however, the discussion quickly moved beyond the loss itself. The real question became how he would respond. Throughout combat sports history, many of the greatest champions have experienced defeats that seemed devastating at the time, only for those setbacks to become the defining moments that ultimately shaped and elevated their careers. The challenge now is whether Topuria can turn this difficult chapter into the beginning of an even greater comeback story.
You know, fight of the year, fight of the whatever. It's one of the greatest fights you'll ever see. It was incredible. And especially when you got a guy, I don't know where it ended up, but 6, 7, 8-1 underdog, and then comes in and does what he did tonight. And then Ilia, I mean, the body shots that Ilia hit Gaethje with in that round. And then Gaethje gets through it. Gaethje's about to get into, you know, an arm bar. He almost got into a triangle. I mean, just you saw everything in that fight.
Wow, that guy's crazy. Man, look at that man. Justin Gaethje, the biggest underdog on the card. Ilia Topuria, the new sensation, the new superstar of the sport, just got pieced up, demolished, and stopped by the doctor at the end of round 4. Justin Gaethje, the highlight, gets it done at the White House, does the backflip off the octagon. Oh my God.
That's why so many people throughout the MMA world are not dwelling on the defeat itself as much as they are wondering what comes next. One difficult night inside the cage does not erase everything Ilia Topuria accomplished before this fight. In fact, the reaction from fans, fighters, and analysts has only highlighted the tremendous respect he continues to command across the sport. Even many of those praising Gaethje's incredible performance have been quick to point out that Topuria never stopped competing. He continued pressing forward, searching for openings and looking for ways to turn the fight around despite absorbing significant punishment. That determination and refusal to quit are major reasons why so many fans still believe he will return to the top and once again compete in the biggest fights MMA has to offer. Right now, however, the focus is on something much more important than rankings or future matchups: recovery. Following a brutal contest that reportedly left him with serious facial injuries and the possibility of surgery, there is growing speculation about how long his recovery process could take and what his path back to active competition will ultimately look like. The questions surrounding his health, rehabilitation, and eventual return have quickly become one of the biggest storylines in the sport.
He's gonna quit. Oh my God, Ilia Topuria, you little bitch. Don't you dare quit like this. I couldn't see, and I carried on fucking fighting because I'm not a little bitch. Ilia looks fucked. Oh my God, you're gonna quit? Oh my God, you quit, you little bitch. Justin Gaethje, man, the ultimate spoiler. I said he was gonna win, didn't I? Oh my God, you quit like a little bitch. My face was worse than yours.
I don't want to wake up Harley, but holy shit. Oh, don't hurt yourself, don't hurt yourself, don't hurt yourself. Okay, I was so scared. I was like, okay, I know he's so tired for him to do a flip. Wow. And you know what I mean? People within my comments say, oh, you riding Gaethje because he's your homie. Shut the fuck up. I'm riding him because he got heavy hands and he got a strong ass jaw. Oh my God. I'm emotionally drained. Fuck you, Gaethje.
Knockout.
Oh! Hey! Oh!
Don't call the doctor. It's over. Oh, his shit. He broke it. Broke. The person, I'm not going down yet. Yeah, he's been hurt. He can't see it all. This is it. This is it. They're gonna call it. They're calling it. Yep, knew it. Congrats to Justin Gaethje, man. Congrats to Justin Gaethje. Retire. Don't even come back.
He just walked straight forward. Ilia walked him down, didn't do no feints, just straight walked at him. And he hit a lot of jabs right in the beginning. If people watch that first round, that first minute, you're gonna see a lot of mistakes that Ilia just made. He just like walked right through him. I don't think he respected him too much, you know. He just came right at him and he paid the price. This is the type of fight that you need a big break. You need to relax for a little bit, let your mind, let your body heal, let your bones, you know. Obviously, I think he got his eye orbital broken, maybe both of them. I'm hoping for a speedy recovery for my boy, but that was crazy to see that his corner literally had to throw in the towel for him. That's how bad he got, you know, and it sucks when you can't see like that, but it shows the dog that Ilia is. Never gave up. When they gave him a chance, are you sure we're gonna keep going? He said, hell yeah.
This might be 2-2. It's Topuria's on the comeback. 2-2, I'd say. First 2 to Topuria, next 2 to Gaethje.
About mentioned his face being beaten to it. Look at that.
Oh, they're stopping it. Oh, they stopped it. Wow.
Oh.
There we go. The big backflip's coming. He might be too tired for that. No, he's done it. Oh, he's done it. Watch your neck.
Justin Gaethje. Well in, lad. Undisputed champion. You deserve it after your career. But now I want that rematch. I am going to finish BSD and I want that rematch with Justin Gaethje for the undisputed title. I told you, didn't I? It was fate. Justin Gaethje, man, that's off to you. You deserve it for the fucking heavy career you've had. You absolutely deserve it, lad. Everyone gave me shit for getting beat by him. What now? What now, lad? Thought he was finished. Thought he was 38. Thought he was over the hill. And then he just beat you. Greatest fighter of all time, Ilia Topuria. You fucking gang of gobshite. I went 5 with him. I took every fucking shot that he threw at me and kept walking forward. This little bitch has just quit after 4 rounds. That's what this little bitch has just done. Look at him, sat on his stool. I kept fucking walking forward at Gaethje for 5 rounds and didn't have an ounce of quit in me because I'm a proper fighter.
For that experience, and this is just completely next level.
This was that times 100. This is the greatest night in the history of combat sports. Greatest night in the history of MMA by far.
Yeah.
There's nothing that's ever going to top this until something does.
I don't think anything's ever going to top this, man. This was...
And when we think about Ilia Topuria, who was ubiquitously regarded with Islam Makhachev as 1 or 1A in terms of the pound-for-pound kings, going to be fascinating to watch this mixed martial arts athlete rebuild because that was a destructive loss for him and his legacy.
Yeah, and who knows what kind of damage he took because we could be looking at broken orbital bones.
Orbital looks, the way he swole up.
Yeah.
I'm no doctor. Right. I know we like to play doctor at times. We sometimes be saying diagnosis, but his eye, the way it was so black and blue and closed.
Many fans have already started looking ahead, debating potential future opponents and imagining what opportunities could be waiting for Topuria once he returns. Others believe he should take as much time as necessary to fully recover before even considering another training camp. Regardless of where people stand, one thing appears certain. The UFC White House card may ultimately be remembered as the night Justin Gaethje shocked the MMA world, but Ilia Topuria's story is nowhere near over. In many ways, this could be the first truly significant setback of his professional career, and combat sports have a way of revealing a fighter's true character when things stop going according to plan. That is why so many fans are paying close attention to every update, eagerly awaiting his first public comments following surgery and recovery. They are not simply looking for news about his injuries. They want to understand his mindset. They want to see how he plans to respond, how he intends to rebuild, and whether this difficult moment becomes the start of a decline or the foundation of an even greater comeback. Based on everything Topuria has shown throughout his career so far, most people are not counting him out. If anything, many believe this challenge could bring out the very best in him and eventually lead to one of the most compelling comeback stories the sport has seen in years.